Hey, what's up, world? It's about 3:22 in the morning. I'm in Shands Hospital, Gainesville, Florida. Um, Let y'all see my room. Ain't nothing special. You know, sweet, this right here. That's for my knee and these stitches down here on my hip. Uh, well, just to rewind a bit, I was in a head-on-head collision on November the 30th. That would be the first day of peak season. And peak season is a term that delivery services use during the holidays. So, make a long story short, I work for FedEx. Accidents happen, man, but I'm not gonna say the whole thing because I don't know how far I want to take this. Because the more I think about it, the more it's hit me that this accident has altered my life for the rest of my life. But I'm on here. I should have came on here and been vlogging, letting y'all know what the deal is from day one. You know what I'm saying? But I got pictures, I can go back and do that. But, you know, um, I was making a stop, second to my last stop, and coming up to my address, about to make a left-hand turn, and, of course, I look up and there's nothing coming. But as I get ready to turn, a black old model Ford pickup truck comes over this little small hill, and I'm assuming he's speeding. I say he was speeding, but we have yet to check the evidence on that. The state troopers have not done their due diligence and making sure or checking everything. But make a long story short, as I was turning to the yard out of my right peripheral, I see this gray thing coming down the road. So I immediately knew it was a vehicle. So I try to turn right to get out of the way. And the person, obviously, he's turning the same direction. I try to turn left. He's turning the same direction. And I knew we was going to have a head-on-head collision because we both turned in the same direction to avoid one another. So it was an accident, but, I just felt like Buddy was speeding. And, I braced myself for the hit. I damn near was going 3 miles per hour, no more than 5 miles per hour. So in other words, I took the full force of all his speed in that hard body Ford pickup truck that he had. At least I was told it was a Ford, but I can look at it and tell it was a hard body. But so he hit me and I braced myself, and I end up, raising my knees up a little bit or whatever. I kind of like stopped myself from going forward. But after that happened, he hit me. It was in slow motion, man. When I say they say that thing, it goes in slow motion. It was in slow motion, like I was telling my wife. Yeah, of course, the first thing I thought about was them. My life didn't flash before my eyes. My life didn't flash before my eyes. My wife and kids, and immediately my job flashed before my eyes. I'm like, shit, man. Like, no, nah. I did not just have a car accident on the job, and as he hit me, I'm like, oh shit, and he knocks me into this ditch, and there was a truck behind me, and this is how I know the dude that hit me was going a little too fast, man, because he was able to hit me and still had enough speed. Hit me. I had a big diesel FedEx van. he was able to hit me and still had enough speed to hit the car behind me and mess up their front clip. So not that guy that was behind me came over and asked me was I okay or whatever. But the guy that hit me head on never said a word to me. He never checked on me. I asked about his well-being, but he never checked on me. But rewinding before all that took place. So the car immediately started smoking while I'm in the ditch. So I immediately try to get out. It's a diesel van, so I'm getting out of that car. Look, I opened the door and I dropped down on my left leg. You know, a little painful, everything good. And as I'm pulling my right leg out, I notice this, it's hurting. And then I see my knee area on my FedEx pants was tore. I see a little blood. I ain't sweating that. But as I bring my right leg out of the van, let me just see if I can show y'all what I'm talking about. Just imagine this is my left foot. As I'm bringing my right foot out of the van, it was shorter than my left leg. And it slowly went down to the ground. I knew something was wrong with my hip then. You know what I'm saying? And I felt it releasing and going down. And I immediately look at my knee, and y'all tell you, I can see the bone. My right knee, I can see straight to the bone. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, God damn. It wasn't even hurting though. You know what I'm saying? My hip was hurting, but my knee wasn't even hurting. You know? So I get out. Some good Samaritans, they stopped by. A couple of them stopped. Got my phone out the car so I could call my wife and let her know what happened. And, call my boss man, let him know what happened. They were just trying to calm me down. So don't look at your knee, sir. I'm like, I already looked at that shit. I already seen that. That don't even bother me. But what is going on with my hip? And so one guy had to, can you lay down? I said, hell nah. So he had to wrap his arms around me and lay me down to the ground on my left side. But as I'm sitting there, like I said, the guy that was behind me that was also involved in the accident, hey, bud, you okay? Yeah, I'm all right. You good? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. The guy that hit me head up, I got a glance of him. Young Caucasian with long hair. Didn't even look my way. I say, where is he? On the other side of the van. Is he okay? Yeah. That guy did not come check on me one time. Because it was an accident, but I think he was speeding. I'm not gonna sit here and say I crossed over this lane. No, I'm turning into this residence. I gotta cross over and I gotta cross over the left lane to get into this house. And when I'm turning, I look up, Blanco, turn. As soon as I cross over the median, that's when he comes over the hill. And that diesel van has no takeoff, so I couldn't push the gas and zoom into the yard. If I would have did that, he would have hit the side of that van, and he would have probably flipped me a couple of times, and things could have been different. Had I been in one of those regular Ford Sprinter FedEx vans, things would have been a lot different because he had a hard body Ford truck. And I really think, had I been in one of those smaller vans, I don't know if I'd be laying here talking to y'all. Keep it real, keep it 100. So, they called the ambulance and guys pull up and, I talking to my wife and, letting them know what's going on. Like, hey, can you get me to Tallahassee? They say, nah, we got to we on State Road 6, we closer to Valdosta, Georgia, and I'm like, man, whatever, get me to a hospital. But I didn't want my wife to drive way over there, and they didn't want to drive to Tallahassee, Florida. You know what I'm saying? This is right before the Florida State football game. Trying to get back to watch the game. Believe that. So they drive me to Valdosta, Georgia hospital. My knee hurt. And hold on, we're gonna come back. My knee hurt.